Good evening. Today we'll be talking about the latest version of Workspace Booking Manager for Office 365 and showing you how it works. The key feature of this version is you can upload your own workspace plans and mark them up so that your users can book spots with them in the future. You might need to upload more office plans after moving or renovations, for example. This new version lets you deal with the upload process yourself. As before, the system works either through Microsoft Teams or your browser. For this demo, we'll be using the browser. Let's start with uploading plans. The system can store any number of workspace plans. You can find a list of them in this drop-down menu. To book a work desk on any specific plan, click it and go ahead and book. To make a new plan, you need to go to the Settings menu. Here, you can find a list of all the uploaded plans and the objects marked on each plan, plus, of course, the Upload button. To upload a new one, we click it, specify the path to the plan, select the file itself, and name it. Then, click Save. After a few moments, the plan is in the system. You can edit it right away, or you can exit edit mode. And the plan will be saved in the system for future use. For the system to be aware of the plan, go ahead and refresh the page. There we go. The new plan is in the general list in the drop-down menu. To edit a plan that's already in the system, you need to open the settings menu again. We select the plan and click Edit. As you can see, there are objects marked on the plan already and highlighted. We can delete them here or edit or add new ones as they are here. To add a new object, we'll click the Add button. On the right, you can see the Object Description menu, New Object, where you can add an object name and set up the color values. These are the colors that the system will use in book mode. They show which objects are available, partially available, or forbidden from booking due to social distancing rules. For more information on this, please see our documentation. We recommend using the default values for these, though if you'd like, you can set your own values here for your own purposes. Let's start by adding a new object. We'll call it 1. The system lets us make 3 types of objects: elliptical, rectangular, or polygonal. We'll start with the rectangular ones. We've named it already, and we'll leave the default color scheme. So now we just select it on the plan and click Confirm. Click Save. Our object is now ready to use. If we exit edit mode, users will be able to book it along with all the other ones present here. You can also make composite objects, that is, objects made up of multiple elements that don't touch. This composite object will be available for booking and displayed as a single object, regardless of how many elements it's made up of. Let's make an object from several elliptical elements for an example. Here's the first element and the second element. Now we name it, let's call it 2, and save it. Now we have an object made up of 2 elements available for booking as a single object. We can now edit it like we can edit any other object. Just click it, and you can see the edit window on the right. Here we can rename it, edit it, delete it, or if we're dealing compound objects, delete an element. For our objects, we just select an element and click the trash can icon. It's gone. If we click the trash can item on the edit window, we'll delete the entire object. Now let's make a polygonal object. As you can see, we have a polygon made up of these points. If we name it and click here, we'll save it, and the users will be able to book it like any other object. Now let's cancel making it, by clicking this button right here. And the final thing we'd like to show you is creating an object with links to its neighbors. That is to say, with social distancing mode active. In other words, when we're making an object, we can specify that you can only book this object if another object, usually its neighbor, is free. If the other object is already booked, you can't book this one. Let's look at an example. We have an object here called desk1. We'll create an object near it called desk2 and link them. Let's click the rectangle, create a new object, name it, and add desk1 as its neighbor in the block tables field. There it is in the list. Click confirm, and there it is. Now, if we exit the edit mode and go to book mode and refresh, of course, select the plan we've edited, and here we see desk 1 and desk 2 objects next to each other. Let's book desk 1 and confirm it. This changes the color of the object. Note that the color of object 2 has changed as well. It's become gray. This means that we can't book it because desk 1 is already booked. If we try to, we get this error message, which says that we can't book it because of COVID-19 mode. That's it for our short intro to new features in the latest version of Workspace Booking Manager. We hope that you enjoy using our system, and we're ready to tailor it to your specific requirements on demand. If you would like to take a look at the demo version, please let us know by sending an email to the address below. Have a good one.